What if wisdom itself was your weapon, strategy your shield, and even the gods sought your counsel? This was the destiny of Athena, in the resplendent palace of Olympus, where golden clouds swirled and Zeus's thunder echoed like cosmic drums. The air was thick with the sweet scent of eternal flowers. Zeus, the mighty king of the gods, with a flowing white beard like freshly fallen snow, piercing blue eyes crackling like a stormy sky, and an aura of power that made the air tremble, married Metis, the goddess of wisdom, breathtakingly beautiful and cunning, woman with deep eyes like an ocean of endless knowledge, silky black hair shimmering like the cosmic night, and a sly smile hiding the secrets of the universe. But Gaia, Mother Earth, with her deep, resonant voice, and Uranus, Father Sky, with prophetic words, warned that Metis' second child would overthrow Zeus, just as Cronus had castrated Uranus with a gleaming sickle to seize power. Terrified of repeating his father's fate and losing his eternal throne, Zeus, in a moment of paranoia and swift decision, swallowed the pregnant Metis to keep her wisdom within him and defy the prophecy. Months later, Zeus suffered excruciating headaches, as if a mountain were splitting inside his skull, a volcano ready to erupt. The world spinning around him, he roared in agony, collapsing to the ground, and summoned Hephaestus, the god of blacksmithing. Hephaestus, his muscular body covered in forged soot, gripped his sharp, gleaming bronze axe and, with a precise, thunderous strike, split Zeus's head open. Golden divine blood spilled, smoke and light burst forth, and suddenly Athena sprang out, fully grown, battle-ready and brimming with wisdom. She wore dazzling golden armor, reflecting sunlight like a mirror, a sturdy helmet adorned with white hawk feathers slicing through the wind, a massive shield etched with coiling serpents, and a sharp, gleaming spear radiating power and knowledge. Athena's piercing war cry shook the heavens and earth, causing Helios, the sun god, to halt his golden chariot in awe, rivers to surge with waves, and mountains to tremble. The gods gathered, struck by fear and reverence. Zeus, forgetting his pain, beamed with paternal pride and declared, "My daughter, you are my wisdom and the strength of the future cosmos." Athena, with a calm yet commanding voice full of certainty, replied, "Father, I will uphold wisdom with justice, strategic warfare, and protection of heroes, maintaining the balance of the world." This miraculous, sensory-rich, and dramatic birth established Athena as Zeus's favorite daughter and the embodiment of wisdom, launching an epic saga that made her the goddess of strategic war, craftsmanship, and heroic aid, setting the stage for her future rivalries and support to maintain cosmic balance. After her miraculous birth that crowned her as the symbol of wisdom and cosmic balance, Athena, now a young and brilliant goddess with piercing grey eyes, like a stormy sky before rain and an aura of knowledge that captivated and inspired all, entered a fierce rivalry with her uncle Poseidon, god of the seas, to become the patron of Athens, a vibrant, bustling city of clever and innovative people working in pottery, workshops and lively markets, with the towering Acropolis Hill kissed by the fresh Aegean, sea breeze and white stone houses gleaming in the sunlight. King Cecrops, a mythical half-human, half-serpent creature with a long white beard like clouds, keen eyes like an eagle, and a body covered in green scales, gathered with Athens' citizens on the Acropolis to judge and choose the better gift. Poseidon stepped forward with pride, thrusting his shining blue trident into a hard rock with tremendous force. The earth quaked like an earthquake, a deafening roar echoed, and a spring of salty water burst forth, bubbling with white foam and the briny scent of the sea, promising mighty naval power with grand wooden ships, thriving trade with distant islands, and abundant fish for food and economy. But the water was undrinkable, and the people hesitated as it was useless for farming or daily life. Athena, with a sly, serene smile and unwavering confidence, stepped forward, planting her sharp, golden spear into the soft earth. A gentle tremor rippled, the ground bloomed, and an olive tree sprouted, its sturdy, gnarled trunk like strong hands, glossy green leaves dancing in the gentle breeze, and fruitful olives perfect for golden olive oil to light lamps, nourish food, heal wounds as medicine, provide wood for tools, houses and ships, and offer cool shade for rest, symbolizing lasting peace, economic prosperity without war, and natural beauty that adorned the city. The people cheered and shouted with joy, naming the city Athens in Athena's honor, building white temples with tall columns for her, and holding festivals with music and dance. Poseidon, enraged, struck his trident again, flooding the surrounding plains with massive, frothy waves, soaking the land with salt water. But Athena, with her wisdom, protected the city, reinforcing its walls and guiding the people to dig water, channels to redirect the flood. This thrilling, sensory-rich, and dramatic rivalry made Athena the chief patron of Athens, established the olive tree as her sacred symbol, and demonstrated the balance between raw naval power and fruitful wisdom, laying the foundation for her future role in city building, craftsmanship, and supporting clever, innovative people to transform cities into centers of balance and progress. After her victory in Athens, which made her the patron of cities and showcased the balance between power and wisdom, Athena joined the great and epic Gigantomachy, a war against colossal, savage giants born from Gaia's blood to avenge the Titans, defeat and destroy Olympus with a devastating assault. These giants had stone-hard bodies like mountains, writhing serpent-like legs that shook the earth, massive hands that hurled trees like matchsticks, and roars that rattled the skies. Athena, clad in gleaming golden armor reflecting sunlight like a mirror, a sturdy helmet with white hawk feathers slicing through the wind, and her aegis shield etched with terrifying serpents, stood beside Zeus and devised the war's strategy, declaring in a resolute voice, "Father, raw strength alone won't suffice. Let us strike with wisdom." She targeted the giant Porphyrion, who charged at Zeus with a stone body, striking him with her sharp, precise spear, shattering his massive form and sending it crashing like a falling star, shaking the earth and raising clouds of dust. She then pursued the giant Enceladus, who hurled mountains, and with Heracles' help chased him to Sicily, hurling the entire island like a blanket to bury him under. Mount Etna, its fiery eruptions, still echo his angry roars. Athena skinned the giant Pallas with a sharp bronze knife, transforming his tough hide into her aegis, shield to enhance its protective power and terrify enemies, earning her the title Pallas Athena as a symbol of her victory. This epic, detail-rich victory, filled with the sounds of roaring giants, the smell of earth and blood, and the shaking ground, established Athena as the goddess of strategic warfare, where her wisdom outweighed raw force, preserving cosmic balance by defeating the giants and saving Olympus, granting her the Pallas title and setting the stage for her future aid to heroes against monsters and threats. After the Gigantomachy, which proved Athena's martial prowess and preserved cosmic balance, she aided Perseus, a young and brave hero with curly black hair like sea waves, determined brown eyes like ancient warriors, and an agile body, tasked by King Polydectes with the impossible mission of slaying Medusa, the Gorgon, a terrifying monster with living snakes for hair that hissed and spat green venom, sharp teeth like iron daggers, wrinkled green skin like ancient reptiles, and a deadly, cold gaze that instantly turned anyone to hard gray stone. Athena appeared to Perseus in her temple, her voice calm but firm and full of assurance, saying, "Perseus, use wisdom, not raw force. I will guide you to maintain balance between danger and victory." She gifted him a polished bronze shield that shone like a mirror to view Medusa's reflection without looking directly, and turning to stone, borrowed Hades' helm of invisibility to approach unseen, provided a soft leather magical bag to safely hold the severed head, and gave a sharp, venom-tipped spear for the kill. Guided step by step by Athena, Perseus flew with Hermes' winged sandals, reached Medusa's dark, damp cave near the sea, saw her reflection in the shield's mirror, struck swiftly while she slept, severed her head as black blood gushed, and Pegasus, the winged horse, sprang from her neck. He escaped and gifted the head to Athena, who placed it at the center of her aegis shield to amplify its protective power and petrify enemies with its gaze. This strategic, detail-rich aid, filled with the sounds of hissing snakes and the tension of the stealthy strike, made Athena the guide of heroes against monsters, preserved balance in heroism as Perseus triumphed, and added Medusa's head to her enduring power, setting the stage for future heroic support. After punishing Arachne, which demonstrated Athena's justice in craftsmanship and preserved balance between skill and pride, Bellerophon, a young and courageous hero from Corinth with curly golden hair like sunlight, bright blue eyes of bravery, and a muscular body like marble statues, was tasked with slaying the Chimera, a fire-breathing, savage monster with a roaring lion's head with a golden mane, a nimble goat's body with sharp hooves, a venomous snake's tail with a deadly bite, and large leathery wings that burned villages with red flames, terrifying the people. Athena appeared to Bellerophon in a nighttime dream, her voice calm and guiding, saying, "Bellerophon, victory requires the right tools and wisdom. I will give you balance between force and strategy." She gifted a golden magical bridle, etched with intricate patterns to tame Pegasus, the white-winged horse with powerful, sweeping wings, bronze hooves that shook the earth, and sharp black eyes born from Medusa's blood. Bellerophon carefully placed the bridle, tamed Pegasus, soared into the sky, spotted the Chimera from above, shot venomous, precise arrows, extinguished its flames, and killed it as black blood spilled, saving the villages. This strategic, detail-rich aid, filled with the sounds of flapping wings and the heat of battle, made Athena the patron of heroes against monsters and preserved balance in warfare as Bellerophon triumphed with wisdom, setting the stage for future heroic aids. After aiding Bellerophon, which highlighted Athena's role in monster battles with strategy and preserved balance between force and wisdom, Heracles, a muscular and mighty hero draped in the Nemean, lion's golden pelt that shone like armor, with curly black hair and determined brown eyes, faced the 12 labors while battling Hera's enmity. Athena, seeing his courage, aided him against the Nemean lion with its golden fur and razor-sharp teeth. She gave its invincible pelt as armor to protect against wounds. Against the multi-headed Hydra with regenerating venomous heads, she suggested burning the necks with fire to stop regrowth and provided a torch. For capturing Hippolyta's belt, the Amazon Queen's prized possession, she devised a clever negotiation strategy to secure it peacefully, avoiding excessive war. Athena shielded Heracles from Hera's madness-induced rage, saying in a calm voice, "Heracles, wisdom will make you victorious," and ultimately guided him to Olympus for immortality among the gods. This detailed battle-rich support, filled with the sounds of roars and clashing weapons, made Athena the ally of heroes against foes, and preserved balance in great heroism as Heracles triumphed with wisdom. After aiding Heracles, which showcased Athena's support for great heroes and preserved balance in daunting tasks, Jason, the young and clever leader of the Argonauts with blonde hair like sunlight, determined green eyes, and an adventurous spirit brimming with hope, embarked on a quest for the Golden Fleece, a shimmering ram's pelt guarded by a fierce dragon in Colchis. Athena, patron of craftsmanship and adventurers, designed the Argo ship with sacred oak wood that spoke like a human, warning of dangers, a sturdy mast with large white sails catching the winds, and a robust hull slicing through waves. She made Medea, a fiery-haired sorceress, fall in love with Jason using a love arrow to aid him against the dragon, protected the Argonauts from the singing sirens whose melodies drove men mad, using Orpheus's music, and tricked the bronze giants with molten metal bodies using clever illusions. This ingenious, detail-rich aid, filled with the sounds of crashing waves and whistling winds, made Athena the patron of adventurers and preserved balance in seafaring quests as Jason triumphed with wisdom. After the Argonauts' adventure, which highlighted Athena's support for seafaring heroes and preserved balance in journeys, during the 10-year Trojan War, after Paris's judgment awarding Aphrodite the golden apple as the fairest, Athena sided with the Greeks, enraged by the insult to her beauty and wisdom. She empowered Diomedes to wound Ares, the god of war, with a spear, tricked the brave Trojan Hector with illusions to think enemies were fewer, shielded Achilles from Paris's arrows with an invisible barrier, and saved Greek ships from Poseidon's storms with gentle winds. Athena told Odysseus in a firm voice, "Strategy triumphs over force." This active, detail-rich role, filled with the sounds of clashing swords, the smell of blood and battle cries, made Athena the goddess of strategic warfare and preserved balance in the Iliad as the Greeks won with wisdom. After the Trojan War, which showcased Athena's support for the Greeks and preserved balance in the great conflict, Odysseus, the cunning hero of Ithaca with curly black hair, sharp green eyes like the sea, and a crafty spirit full of wisdom, faced Poseidon's wrath during his 10-year return from Troy. Athena, his patron, guided his son Telemachus in a dream to search for his father and confront his mother's suitors, saved Odysseus from the Cyclops, Polyphemus, by suggesting blinding its eye with a sharpened stick, protected him from the sirens by sealing his ears with wax, and aided in slaying the suitors in his palace with a precise archery strategy. Athena, with a calm, guiding voice, said, "Odysseus, we are both cunning. Use wisdom to restore your family's balance." This detailed, adventure-rich support, filled with the sounds of waves and wind, made Athena the patron of cunning and preserved balance in the Odyssey as Odysseus returned home with wisdom. After the Odyssey, which demonstrated Athena's wisdom in heroic returns and preserved balance in journeys, she invented tools to advance craftsmanship and art, the spinning potter's wheel with a sturdy wooden base for crafting beautiful, functional clay pots, the flute from hollow bone for soothing music, discarded because playing it puffed her face, clashing with her beauty, and the war chariot with sharp bronze, wheels for speed and protection in battlefields. She taught women weaving with wooden spindles and colorful threads, creating beautiful fabrics for clothing and tapestries. These detail-rich, technical, and artistic inventions made Athena the goddess of craftsmanship and preserved balance in art. By enhancing human life, the owl, a wise nocturnal bird with large, all-seeing eyes and silent flight, was always with Athena, symbolizing her nighttime wisdom and piercing vision. The olive tree, born from the Athens contest, with its fruitful green olives, symbolized peace and prosperity. The Parthenon temple on the Acropolis, with tall white marble columns, a golden roof, and a massive statue of Athena holding a spear and helmet, hosted the Panathenea festival with parades of young maidens in white silk dresses, carrying Athena's statue and sacrificing white oxen. These detail-rich symbols and temples immortalized Athena and preserved balance in worship as people celebrated wisdom. Athena supported women but maintained balance with clever punishments. She turned Arachne into a spider for her pride, dressed Pandora, the first woman, with beautiful garments but a box of evils to balance the world, cursed Medusa but aided Perseus to slay her. This detailed duality made Athena the goddess of feminine wisdom and preserved balance in women's power. Athena was an eternal virgin, free from romantic love, armed with a helmet, shield, and spear, prioritizing wisdom over raw force, competing with Ares, the god of brutal war, and guiding heroes with strategy. This detail-rich character made Athena the symbol of balance, harmonizing war with wisdom. From the Parthenon to modern tales like Wonder Woman with her wise strength, Athena remains the symbol of wisdom. She endures in Athens, Sparta, and Western culture. Her legacy filled with inspiring details like universities and military strategies. This legacy immortalizes Athena. Wisdom guides the hand of Athena. If her story inspired you, mark it with a like and a comment, and subscribe to seek her counsel forever.